Hello marksman, can you believe it? A $1.5 billion disaster is ravaging America every year. It's the devastating onslaught of 6 million wild boars. Today, let's see how American snipers are using military techniques to restore order. Some skills never disappear, they just shift from one purpose to another. Remember that breathless anticipation in the forests of Fort Bragg or those long nights overseas. Today, former American snipers are returning to Texas with the spirit of one bullet, one target. But this time, their opponent is the ferocious wild boar, one of the most intelligent invaders on American soil. Why would the world's best marksman engage in a battle with this animal? The answer lies in the devastating destruction it can cause. Because wild boars are a biological catastrophe. With over 6 million wreaking havoc across 35 states, they cause up to $1.5 billion in damage annually to American agriculture. They churn up the land, decimate native species, and spread disease. Hunting here is a duty to protect our land sovereignty, a priority for soldiers like us. But to confront a 300-pound alpha boar, courage alone isn't enough. You need the perfect tactics of a true sniper. Snipers don't hunt like ordinary hunters. We employ area denial tactics. We use customized AR-10s or .308 Winchester precision rifles combined with the latest thermal optics. We don't stand downwind, we calculate humidity, wind direction, and position our shots from 400 yards away. Wild boars have incredibly sensitive noses, but they can't outsmart a soldier who's been trained for 10 years. And when breathing was controlled, the trigger was gently squeezed, and the inevitable result followed. A hunt with a clear outcome, 70 wild boars brought down in a single strike. No chaos, only humane shooting. The spoils were enormous boars with sharp tusks, the very things that had once ravaged fences and crops of farmers. This was the clearest proof. When an American sniper goes hunting, they don't just bring victory, they bring peace to the countryside. Instead of constantly moving around and causing a disturbance, we established fixed ambush positions at strategic gateways. An automatic baiting machine was placed in advance, regularly scattering corn to awaken the wild boar's appetite. The results measured an 85% effectiveness rate when the boars gathered in one spot to feed. The view from thermal contact lenses from above allowed us to cover the entire target without missing any of the lead boars. The effectiveness was 3 times greater than mobile hunting, because now we were in control. Sniping from trees is an art of stealth, but here's a little trick I want to share so you'll never get caught. Don't just pay attention to the wind direction, pay attention to the spread of scent. Before getting into position, use body deodorant sprays and absolutely remain silent when using metal equipment. Or using a concealed tent is not a bad idea. However, as an ethical hunter and compliant with US law, he always remembers that hunting should never exceed the limits of balance. We only eliminate harmful individuals to protect crops and livestock, and absolutely do not hunt indiscriminately outside of permitted areas or violate regulations on numbers during the sustainable season.
It happened again. I don't know.
A true sniper knows when to pull the trigger, and more importantly, knows when to stop to preserve the natural heritage for future generations. Even though we've left the military, our instinct to protect our homeland still burns brightly. Hunting wild boars with sniper rifles is a combination of passion and responsibility. If you're also a marksman who loves accuracy, sign up to share your memories. What do you prioritize most when facing a wild boar? The power of the bullet or the hiding place in the next episode?
These approaches have been great at stopping the spread of some invasive species. Got any ideas for even better solutions? Drop your thoughts in the comments so we can all dive into it together. Thanks for sticking around and watching the whole video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And hey, be sure to tell your friends about us too so they can check it out. Bye and see you in the next video.